You're listening to Erectile Dysfunction, brought to you by Nerd Complex.
That is a huge problem.
I liked how your head really stopped bobbing as soon as the cameras went on.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, literally, as soon as the cameras flicked on, your head stopped bobbing.
Well, fuck that. They don't deserve it.
Yes.
Welcome to Dick Talk with Sean and Josh.
Yes, well, there you go. Josh is there introducing us. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dick Talk.
Dick talk.
Yeah.
What kind of dick talk do you have this week, Josh?
Sad.
Sad dick talk?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Very sad.
Yeah.
You like your limp dick
Mm-hmm.
that we do the show. Well, once again, welcome to episode 7. This is Erectile Dysfunction. I'm Sean. That's Josh.
I'm Josh.
And this is also Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hey.
I know we don't introduce you every week because we're horrible people.
You introduced me more than all your Suplex Live does.
Oh, burn.
We can barely remember to update Twitter or Facebook. And Joe's sitting right here.
Actually, that is not no lie. Right before we on, 2 seconds ago, I'm like, I really should have posted something. Joe's like, oh, no, I already got it. Joe, you are actually the best producer I've ever known, so thank you. Thank you for letting us do this. I just want to get that out. I know we're shitty. We should introduce you every week, but...
I'm not going to put myself in that shitty category. I'm going to let Sean just sit there all alone.
Well, yes, I am. I introduce you. I should introduce Joe, too.
He's sitting right there.
I know, right?
He's right there.
And he gives us this humble abode to work out of and stuff, so...
Fuck you. What are we starting with?
That's how we're starting. Well, welcome to episode 7. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna actually do what we used to do. Well, first off, if you listened to last week, we said we were gonna have a little Raylo review. It's not happening this week because
It got delayed. We'll just do it next week.
honestly, we were all lazy and we did not try to get together this week, and we've been busy. So life happens. I know we should be better at that. We promise something to listeners if they
Hold on.
care.
This is America. You can promise whatever the fuck you want and not deliver.
Trump life.
Yup.
There we go. Politics already.
Love it. Let's go.
All right, our first subject is actually me and Josh have been geeking on 2 different things. I'm going to go off first. I've been playing a lot of the Friday the 13th, the video game. I know it came out a month ago, 2 months ago actually, in May. Actually 3 months ago now, really. But it's amazing. I mean, there is some problems with the game, but it is so much fun.
Dude, I want to get my paws on this thing. I've heard nothing but good things.
It's so much fun. There are, let me break down the problems with
Hold
the
on.
game.
I got one quick question.
Go ahead.
Do you bust in on people scrumping and then knife them? Or no?
No, but you can make jokes like that. Today I was playing right before the show, and we were 2 counselors, and over the headset, so we said we found something, and someone's like, "Did you find condoms?" And they're like, "Yes, Jason, you can't kill us. We're practicing safe sex."
Wait, is there a kid, a counselor in a wheelchair in one of the movies?
Not yet.
Oh!
But it will probably be coming because they're coming up with a lot more updates. They're going to actually bring in the pitchfork kill, and they're bringing in Shelly from part 3, who actually gave him his original mask. So,
All right.
I mean, it is really, they nailed the spectacle of the Jason kill. When you're Jason, it's fun. It's fun to do the basic kills, but it's also fun to find oh, there's a bird bath. Let's impale this kid with a bird bath real quick. And it's so much fun.
I really hope they find a way to work in my favorite Friday the 13th kill, which was a hologram. And I believe it was in Jason X.
Everyone, even all the chats, we're screaming for Jason X, but go on.
Where he's got the 2 girls and the sleeping bag.
It's already in there.
Is it?
It's in there.
Oh, and he's beating the shit out of him over the fire?
Yeah, it's not over the fire, it's over a tree, but the sleeping bag kill is in there, and it's the right color. It's the yellow sleeping bag.
Thank God,
So,
dude. Jason X was fucking terrible, but it had some cool kills.
We all say that. I even said that the other night, because another problem with the game is there's only 3 maps. It's pretty much Camp Crystal Lake, but they broke it down into 3 parts. Camp Crystal Lake, the farm, and the house.
Okay.
So it's broken down that way. If you know the 3 movies, those are the 3 main settings from the first 3 movies. So it's a small area like that. But I was saying last night, why can't you give us a little area of Manhattan? When Jason takes Manhattan.
That was one of my favorite ones, dude.
Exactly. It's so bad.
Put that motherfucker on a boat, let some dude try to dance fight you, and then chop his fucking dick off.
That's what I said too last night. I'm like, dude, if they have all these, where's the guitar kill? Why don't we have the guitar kill yet in this game? There's a lot of things we were talking about. There's a lot of things this game has a lot more potential than it is, and it almost, to me, I hate to say it, it feels rushed, like a rushed beta. I know it's a completed game, but there's points where it's not completed. Because another down part of the game is sometimes the community, and Joe will know this from playing a lot of online games when you deal with like little like 12-year-olds or just people being trolls. Like this one guy, like everyone died, but he found a glitch in the map where Jason can't get to, and he's just running around and Jason can't kill him. And if you sit there and wait, the match takes 20 minutes to end because you only get 20 minutes to play.
Okay.
So Jason has to kill you in 20 minutes or you have 20 minutes to escape. Very simple, easy plot.
Okay.
But I highly recommend it. It's really, really fun. And if you're a huge fan of the Friday the 13th game or the movies, they pay so much homage to these. Like, you'll be walking around. Like, Jason's shack is in the game.
Really?
You can find Jason's shack and take the mom sweater.
Find Jason's sack.
Shack. And his shack. Stack.
Why don't you tell us how you befriended a racist in the game?
Oh yeah, this was once again though, talking about the bad part of the community. I've been meeting a lot of people, been friending a couple of them. Oh yeah, Joe and Josh already heard the story, but it's kind of interesting. But I got onto the play today, and he friended me, so I'm like, all right, we jump in this match, and then he gets all butthurt because Jason ends up killing him, so he stops dropping the N-word in the side chat when we're waiting for the match to end, and this one guy is like, whoa, dude, calm down, and they all come after me, and I'm like, hey,
I just met him on Grindr. I am not trying to get into these arguments right now.
Not Grindr, the Christian one. What's the Christian one?
Gay Christian Mingle?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
It's got two dude fishes like coming in.
Right? I just use your Bible reviews, and I fucking get so much head out of that place. No, but they started to go off on him like, okay, I'm done with this. I literally, as soon as the one match started, I left the match, blocked the kid, and now I'm never talking to him again. Because, don't get me wrong, I like funny jokes and shit, but he was just being stupid and retarded and just mean for no reason.
So you dropped retarded.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm not the best human being either, so I never claimed
no, but that honestly, that's why I stay away from a lot of online gaming, just because of shit like that.
Honestly, I really wanted to play this game from the beginning, but that was one of the biggest deterrents to me because I don't like online communities sometimes.
Yeah, I mean that's why I stopped playing Madden online, because I was getting tired of a 10-year-old telling me to suck his dick.
Yeah, or dropping the N-word or calling you other slangs that doesn't even need to be said like by those kids. Like,
no.
Yeah, we said it on the playground. I'm not going to lie. I said that shit on the playground. But I was dumb and stupid and didn't know it. And I said it to other kids my age who didn't know what the word is.
Not adults?
Yeah, I didn't go up to like a person of that descent or who I expected of that person and just call them those words out to their face, you know? Yeah. I learned a little respect, god damn it. As I dropped the GD.
G dang it.
All right, well, I recommend Friday the 13th, even right now. If you want to play me, I'm on PlayStation Network. My screen name is Get Your Car Wash. You can add me. I'll play with you. Just don't be a dick. That's all I ask.
What's your grinder?
What's my grinder? Oh, you already know. But Josh, what are you grinding out on this week?
Oh my god, man!
That's a great transition.
That really was. Oh
that was
god.
my best one ever.
Someone's learning.
I am.
I recently went and saw Detroit. And if you want to sit through a really good movie and just have your stomach in a knot for 2.5 hours, this is the fucking movie for you.
Yeah. I honestly, I heard good things, but go on.
Oh, dude, no. It's another fucking Catherine Bigelow fucking jam. So you know you're in for just nothing but intense moments all over the place.
Is it bad? I still haven't seen Zero Dark 30.
Yes, it really is.
I only watched the torture scene.
Have you seen Hurt Locker?
Yes, I've seen Hurt Locker. I didn't know that was her until recently, till someone dropped that on me.
And she also gave us one of the greatest movies of all time.
What was that?
Point Break.
Oh.
Yeah, she did Point Break, motherfucker.
The original?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can tell.
That's how old she is in the industry?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can tell by a lot of her shots.
By the way, I like a lot of movies. I don't pay attention to directors or.
Oh, dude, when they're good, you got to.
I have my certain ones, but Overall, I just want a good story.
No, but
I don't
this
care.
one is really good. Maybe because you like when you're our age, you've heard of these riots. You hear of riots, but
Yeah.
I don't really know too much about them. And granted, a lot of this is probably just filled in or just built up for the movie.
It's over dramatized, probably
I'll
to a
s-
point.
Yeah, but the basic structure to it, oh my god, man.
Well, I heard it's one of those movies. Your butthole's pretty puckered the whole time.
Yeah,
like,
I had to pee. And I didn't fucking move. I was willing to wet myself because you knew some shit was about to go down.
Josh, to be fair, you have to pee in every movie because you always get the biggest goddamn Coke.
Oh, dude, come on, man.
Second GD
I
already
like
dropped.
my soda. No, man, this like every 3 minutes you felt like something was gonna happen,
Yeah.
and it fucking did.
Okay.
It just fucking did.
Okay.
And you're like, and maybe it's because you see too many of these other movies where you're like, all right, man, something good's about to happen.
And
Something's about to happen.
you can kind of predict what's going to happen as
Yeah.
it's about happening. Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
And I'll say this right now, with Josh saying all these things, these are glowing recommendations for a movie.
Yeah,
I mean, if you guys listen to enough of the shows, like, Josh is very opinionated, and if he glows on a movie like this, it's
it's got to be halfway decent.
yeah, it's gonna be halfway
It's
decent.
got to be halfway decent.
Well, no, I'm saying like you're like most people. You have your fun share of movies, but like I don't really see you like glow over a movie like this.
And it was a lot of different things. The acting was great. The camera, I thought the camera work was really good too because it was shaky at points to heighten the intensity.
Okay, so she used the camera as more of a trick on you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check this movie
Which
out.
she did a lot in Zero Dark 30 and Hurt Locker too.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about because I remember when you were saying that I was thinking of things from the Hurt Locker where it just the intensity build up.
She knows how to fucking
Yeah.
just get you there and then just make you want to
Yeah.
die.
Like I said, I haven't seen Zero Dark 30, but I've seen the torture scene and that's fucked up.
It's insane.
And it's based off what we truly did, and it's like
Yeah.
that was even hard to watch. And I've seen a lot of weird shit,
Yeah, this is I
and not just in porn.
in one for directors going right now, she knows how to fucking get the most out of you.
Yeah.
Just watching it.
Okay.
Gee, I got to see it again because there's probably some things I missed because I was too focused on other parts,
Right.
Or just thinking like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Actually, one of my buddies, he just recently saw it. His dad's a big shot up there in Detroit, and they just saw a big old premiere of it. So, and he said it was really good. He talked about it like you did, like dude, it was amazing. And he grew up in Detroit, so
Yeah.
he grew up around the stories and heard all about it. But he's like, watching that movie, you couldn't even describe what it was like being there.
Yeah,
like
it-
it kind of gives you one of those feelings. It kind of sounds like Saving Private Ryan when the veterans were coming out of the theater and saying it was pretty much the same thing except you couldn't smell death.
you don't know how to feel when you're watching this movie because
And that's a good movie.
yeah, because you're we're living in these times now where things are they're heated,
Yeah.
but you can still you feel somewhat normal out there. Like
I feel safe. I
you're
mean,
watching a movie like this and it looks like they're at fucking war,
yeah.
and you just think to yourself, man, this would happen.
Yeah, in the 70s.
Just this happened in Detroit,
yeah.
and then it happened
honestly,
again later in LA.
we live in Toledo, Ohio, which is not that far.
Yeah.
I know I don't ever drop our location, but I mean that kind of hits home for us. Is like,
The way that she just made Detroit look like it would have been a Vietnam movie was just insane.
yeah.
Because it's kind of hard to me to put that like in perspective. Like that's
Honestly,
the US.
I hope she starts getting more bigger roles. Because I mean, if you're saying like she made Point Break, she made The Hurt Locker, she makes quality films.
yeah. Well, she picks and chooses what she fucking does.
Maybe the stereotype of women that can't direct is over in Hollywood.
I wouldn't go that far. She's one.
Well, no, the girl who did Wonder Woman, I'll throw her in there.
Yeah.
That was a really good movie.
And then it'll all be ruined by Amy Schumer getting a directing gig.
We don't talk about Amy Schumer.
No.
I remember when Amy Schumer was funny, when she was only on the roast talking about blowjob jokes that she used to give to all the other roasters. That
Oh,
was it.
Yeah.
That was the only time I found her funny. And Justin would be like, never. By that long, drawn-out silence.
Yeah, that's my move on. one. But no, motherfuckers, don't fuck around. Go see this goddamn movie because God only knows how long it's actually going to be there before they put some other piece of shit out there to end the summer. Go see this movie, bitches.
There you go. Go see Detroit. I can't say anything. I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it, though.
Yeah.
So go see Detroit. Josh says it's good.
And I fucking hate everything. God damn it.
He does hate everything. That's a basic slogan on the show.
I hate everything.
He does hate everything. Speaking of movies and losing them and being pulled out of something, that was bad transition.
That was fucking terrible. You went from a good one to that.
Well, that was a forced one. That wasn't the top of the cusp one like the last one. You see, that's the thing with that stuff. You got to be top of the cusp. You can't just force them.
So you have to be a fucking moron.
But anyway, there
and
was
get lucky.
yeah. How do you think most people in Hollywood fucking succeeded?
Blowing people and cocaine.
Cocaine.
You should show it with some coke.
We'll talk about our drug culture later. Do the LeBron thing. Oop. But no, anyway, Netflix. Some big news came out on Netflix. Two things actually came out on Netflix. They're losing all the Disney movies, which, I mean, Joe said he was a little depressed because they're pulling Girl Meets World. Girl Meets World.
Is that any good? Because honestly, I was tired of Boy Meets World when I was fucking watching it as a kid. Unless Eric Matthews was on there fucking saving the show, I didn't care.
Eric Matthews does make a few appearances on the show.
Eric Matthews is still fucking. He's still a G.
Does
Yeah.
Topanga still look good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's more unbelievable because why the fuck would she ended up with Corey? You know what I'm saying? No.
Well, they're neighbors, and she really couldn't choose. She was kind of forced into that relationship. If you go back and watch that shit,
Are you saying he drugged her?
I think so.
Okay.
Back then in the 90s when you could get away with drugging them.
Jesus Christ.
No, seriously, go back and watch 90s TV compared to, just speaking of Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World, watch those two shows. They're two totally different shows.
Well, one was
and
on-
how they draw the message and stuff. Oh,
Well,
it's weird.
ABC and Disney Channel. I mean, you're catering to different audiences there.
Well, no, they're the same company.
Well, it's the same company, but I mean, Disney is geared more towards
Well,
12-year-olds.
Well, they're changing their whole image. I'm just saying, even like back in the day, like how sexist and materialistic people were on TV. Now it's just weird.
Yeah.
I don't really watch TV anymore, so. I mean, I watched a little bit of Modern Family. That was kind of funny.
I like those.
Those are kind of funny. I can't lie about that. Or The Middle. The Middle is pretty damn funny too.
I do like that one too. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause-
Goldbergs.
Yeah.
That's a fucking jam.
What happened to the Goldbergs? Did it get canceled or is it still on?
Yeah, it's still on.
Oh, because I stopped watching it after like season 2 or 3 or something.
Dude, it's still on fire.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey Joe, have you ever seen the Goldbergs?
No.
Oh, dude, you need to check out the
It's-
Goldbergs.
Just watch it for one man named Barry alone.
Yes.
You would not be disappointed.
Yes. It's based off this the show creator. It's based off his life growing up in like Philadelphia. The only difference is he had two sisters or two brothers, and they gave him a brother and a sister in the show. So.
I mean, you change the dynamic. It gives you a little bit more to work
Yeah.
with.
And plus, once again, though, you got to cater to every audience, so you got to throw in a girl in there, which I don't care. I mean,
Well,
and she's actually talking about that stuff. She was a really fun character on the show.
Well, for story purposes, it gives you more places to go.
Mm-hmm. Plus, it gives you more of that family dynamic because the dad is Jeff Garlin, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who Jeff Garlin is, get the hell off our podcast right now and go find something Jeff Garlin has done and watch it.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. Just fucking watch an
Yes.
episode of that.
It's coming back.
I know. About fucking time.
No, it's Larry David. It's always been, because I remember like years ago, because Jeff Garlin used to always do the Rich Eisen podcast, and Rich Eisen would always bug him, so when's the next Curb? And Jeff Garlin would be like, whenever Larry calls us up and he goes, you know what, I feel like doing a season this year. Let's do one. It's all on him. So whenever he wants to do one, it's up to him. And he's one of those dudes, yeah, I'll do one.
Well, I respect the fact that he wants to wait till there's something funny there.
Yeah, and I'll give him that. He's just like, I'm not going to do a show just to do a show. And I'll respect that.
Yeah.
You know, do a show and make it like creative, make it funny. Like even like the dudes from Rick and Morty, I heard like, because their last season got delayed for so long. Because what is it, season 3 right now?
Yeah.
And it took like a year or two to come out. But the guy said, I don't want to put out crap. He's
Well,
like,
he learned after dealing with this whole community thing
yeah.
because they were.
Well, he was dealing with more of a bigger business. I mean, don't get me wrong, Adult Swim's big business, but you
But
get
no-
a little more freedom too
But
with
it's
Adult
not just
Swim.
that, but if you watch a lot of the communities he did, you can tell which ones he forced.
Yeah.
And god damn it, when they're good, they're good. But damn it, when they're bad, they are fucking bad.
It happens.
So
I mean, I mean,
Take your time.
You're a big fan with Cheers. There's really good episodes of Cheers. There's some really bad episodes of Cheers.
Not a lot of them though.
But I mean, there are bad episodes.
Oh, every show has a
exactly.
bad couple.
Like, I'm a huge Simpsons or South Park fan. I love a lot of South Park episodes. There's some really bad South Park episodes. Where
And they even know that too.
oh yeah, I love how they like season 2 was like our worst season ever. Don't ever watch that season. They hate that they made season 2.
It happens.
Yeah, but that was like when they were like drugged out, like all the time, and really didn't care because they became big shots.
Well, back to this other thing.
Oh yeah, Netflix.
So what does that mean for the Marvel movies?
I don't really know. I think the Marvel movies are still gonna stay there.
Because the TV shows are still staying.
Yeah, because the Marvel Studios has a different separate deal with Netflix than Disney. Disney just said they're pretty much pulling their shows because they're making their own app now. They're making their own ABC Disney app. Like they're making their own ESPN app too. Like,
Does that mean anything for Star Wars? Because I know Star Wars was supposed to start.
I think they're
distributing
pulling the Star Wars movies too.
that. Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I have to look more into it. I really just saw the news today that Disney is pulling all their movies, and
I'm honestly surprised it took them this fucking long to do it.
well, it's everyone's going that subscription based system now. That it's starting to work
Well,
for
the
a lot of,
WWE put out a fucking network before Disney. Like, don't you find that a little weird?
a little bit, but it helps with WWE because of pay-per-views, and they were losing a lot of money in pay-per-views of the past recent, and that was supposed to help save the money. But when they first did it, it really kind of fucked them in the beginning because they didn't know how to pay for the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Because before they were like charging like what $60, and now it's like $10 a month. And
Well, that's what I always said. I'm like, man, if only my grandpa could have seen this fucking shit. He was spending like $50 a pop, and like one time I was just driving, I had it on my phone.
yeah. Oh, dude, there's a lot of times like I'm a painter, and a lot of times I'll throw on like WWE and put on the Stone Cold podcast and just go to work and listen to that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's sitting in my pocket with screen on.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to it.
But I'm gonna be interested to see what they charge.
It's probably going to be about that $10-15 model. I mean, and really HBO Go has really kicked us. Actually, Netflix. Speaking of all of it, Netflix started all this.
Yeah.
So Netflix is the only person to blame for all this. Because remember, Netflix was the big deal. First, it was, oh, you just got movies in the mail. And then they started to go to the streaming service. And then that was when, like, oh, they only got certain movies, but it was a lot of really bad B movies. And sometimes TV shows were on there.
Well, that was Hulu, too, where they were just getting all the shit movies. And now they're getting a lot of the really good ones. And
Yeah.
they're getting a lot of the shows, which is why I have, like, all of it.
And Netflix is also, it's a great thing, but it's also a content creator or killer. Because, well, it's both, really. Because really, it's like, it's a platform where a lot of creators are going now and making a lot of things. Like we're talking about Netflix shows, because they're spending out making their own shows, too. Because they're not really going to worry that much about Disney when they're going to do that. But a lot of people aren't going to see that because there's so much other stuff out there, like Hulu, YouTube. Like, we're on YouTube. I'm not saying a lot of people are watching us, but more areas that get content, and it's going to be hard for people to like get out there, and the really good people.
There's only so much fucking time in a day to watch some shit.
Oh yeah, there's only so much time to watch or listen to stuff. So
because I just traded my HBO password for a Showtime password, so now I got fucking Showtime and there's shit on there. Like, man,
do you have stars?
no. Who the fuck has stars?
Dude, I need stars for Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Fuck that. No one give him stars.
Dude, you watched the first episode of Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Watching shit. Fuck him.
I'm gonna make you watch it for Ash vs. Evil Dead, and you're gonna love it.
Nope.
Did you like any of the Evil Deads?
Nope.
Oh, then never mind. You'll hate it.
Nope.
Why didn't you like the Evil Deads?
Nope.
And isn't it because of Bruce Campbell?
Yep.
God damn it. You're the most fickle fucking person I've ever met in my goddamn life. Third one. That's the running tally today. But the other Netflix news, since we've been just rambling on about this, is they got the Mike Millar, or Miller, however you want to put it, comic book universe.
Millar.
Millar. He's Scottish. It's Miller or Millar. Whatever. I've heard it pronounced both ways, and I don't really know. I've never asked the gentleman. I haven't met him face to face yet.
Tweet him.
Tweet him?
Tweet him.
I probably will. I used to follow him on Twitter a long time ago, and I stopped because he got annoying because he was Scottish. and you just rant about stupid things. But anyway, he wrote some cool comic books. Actually, a lot of people seen a lot of his movies if you don't realize it. He wrote Kick-Ass, and he wrote The Kingsman, which those are the only two that are not being sold over. Kick-Ass and The Kingsman are still their own separate. But he also wrote like Superior, which is his take on Superman about a kid who's actually a crippled kid, and he becomes like a superhero. He becomes like Superman, which is kind of interesting. So you're very intently staring down at your screen there.
Yeah, no, I had to just type something real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's like, yeah.
No, it's just it's just they're losing a contract and they're gaining another one.
Like, I
That's
don't know.
pretty much why I brought it up. I mean, which was I was talking about earlier, they're expanding their content. They're going to get more content that way. They're making their own shows. And like you're asking about the Marvel stuff, they'll still build on with that too. So they might just be like everybody else where they just start turning everything from comic books into a freaking show. Well, we got nothing more to say about that unless Josh, you have something to say. No. All right.
I was just going to give like 10 seconds of dead air and you had to fuck it up. Thanks. All right, yeah, we'll go to a promo now.
This is Travis from Audio Suplex Live, inviting you to join me and my co-host Corey every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Join us as we break down the world of professional wrestling with a cavalcade of friends here on the Nerd Complex Podcast Network.
God, I love and hate you. You are such a dick.
So this next thing I want to talk about.
But before you do that, check out Audio Suplex Live. I know we just did the promo job, but check that show out.
Yeah.
Now go.
I've recently came to, like, I really want to try something with my life.
What's that, Josh?
I think I'm going to go straight edge.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What brought that about?
I just need to make some changes, dude. Like, I've really got into skateboarding and Jesus lately. I've got this already, like, sick tattoo on my back.
Is it bad? I just thought about that Jesus packing my bong song.
Dead air.
Dead air.
There it is, dead air.
That's all I
We need a
wanted.
shirt, dead air.
Half our show is dead air.
Dead air. Just fucking
Can
garbage.
we do that one show? Just be like, "Hi, everybody," and just cut to dead air for like an hour and see how many people watch.
On the screen, just put a garbage can on fire. Oh, damn. Are you going to do it right now?
No, I was just saying that we could do the Nick Offerman thing, where he's like sitting there drinking whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
the
an
whole
hour.
show, just not doing anything.
That'd be good.
That. God damn it, we have so many good ideas. Fourth.
Yep. But yeah, I cause you know Sean was bringing up like this you know drug culture that's going on now. It's like I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm gonna stop eating Skittles. I'm gonna stop jacking off, guys. I'm cutting it all out cold turkey.
Well, to be fair, you can't really jack off that much.
Other guys,
No. Well, yeah, you can
I'm giving it up, man.
give it up.
I'm going clean. These are gonna be like
Clean body,
these are-
spirit, and mind.
These are clean paws now.
What really brought this on? Like
I don't know. It just came to me in a dream.
a dream,
Yeah.
like a unicorn,
Yeah.
like that bad remake of Blade Runner.
Well, I was passed out in my car at like a fucking speedway, and I was like, I gotta change some shit.
Heroin will do that to you.
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing the heroin.
Well, they give them away with like those 64-ounce pops.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't care if you're straight edge or not, or anybody is straight edge or not. But it's just straight edge people always kind of bug me because they were one of those. Your roommate brought it up the other day. They were one of those people that would shove it on you. So as long as you're not one of those people,
Oh,
that,
like the vegans?
yes, those are more the straight edge I hated. Like, you're a dirty person. I'm like, I'm sorry. I love cheeseburger. I love smoking cigarettes. I love pot. I can't
I
help
love
it.
going up on a farm and slitting a cow's throat and then just leaving it. I'm sorry. I think
I've
that's
never
cool.
done that.
Oh, you never have?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not one of those yet.
I
but-
really want to open a restaurant where you can just shoot the animal, and then you can decide afterwards if you want to eat it.
wasn't a King of the Hill.
I think so. Either that or a Simpsons.
The Simpsons. It was the Simpsons.
Like, I'm really
Where
surprised.
they had a cattle out back, and you got
Yeah.
to pick which one you wanted to eat.
Like, why isn't that a place if not in Texas? Like, why?
That would be really interesting. I mean, we do it with lobster already.
Yeah.
We kind of like go up to the tank and be like, bring me that one. He pleases me.
But now they give you a hammer and it's like, well, go.
Do it yourself.
Fucking swing away in the water.
I do love that Family Guy would do it. He jumps in, he takes off all his clothes. He goes take off the rubber bands. He looks like a fighter.
Well, what's the big deal about all these kids now that's pissing you off, Sean?
As people know me, and I'm not ashamed to say it, I do smoke pot. I like smoking pot. I mean, I will be an advocator for it. I don't believe it should be illegal.
Is that why you're squinty right now?
Yes. I mean, come on, let's be real.
You're squinty. You haven't shaved.
Well, I
Your
haven't
shirt's wrinkly.
I haven't shaved in a while.
I can
Shirt's
tell.
not that wrinkly.
Your fucking patches is flowing wild right now.
It is.
Can we get a close up on Sean? Is that
There
possible?
we go. Yeah. It's good.
Close up on that beard.
No, wrong one. There we go.
Zoom. Hard zoom.
It's beautiful.
That's a face you see on the news.
Right? Have you seen this pedophile lately? Amber alert. Amber alert. No, I'm just tired of people just... It's cool now to fucking do that shit. And it's annoying. And as I said it before on other shows, and I said it to you many times, like, I'm a big Deadpool fan. It's annoying all these kids are like, oh, Deadpool's cool now. Like, I know he's cool. You don't have to say it every fucking time. I know Star Wars is cool. You know Star Wars is cool. There's a reason we grow up on it. Oh my god, dude.
Yes. Yes.
That's a hard, like...
That's like a fucking Kid Rock album cover right there.
There it is. I feel like I'm posing for something. Okay, this is really weird.
A mugshot?
Yeah. Posed for one of those before. Okay, you can stop this now. This is getting really weird.
I really can't wait for when you have to start walking door to door. Hi, my name's Sean, and
I exposed myself to a teenager once.
I'm moving into the neighborhood. How are you guys?
That's never gonna happen from me, dude. They're gonna be all too fast and run from me anyway, so it's not gonna happen.
Sean's like that one pedophile that's got asthma. Like, your kids are fine.
These kids are fine. No, I'm just tired of, like, it's cool to do that shit now. Like back in the day, it was cool to be vegan. It was cool to be straight edge. Now it's cool to do drugs and shit. And no, it's not cool to do drugs. I'm not always happy I smoke pot. I enjoy it, but there were certain points in my life it fucking sucked. So, you know, but it's a choice I make. It's my lifestyle.
So you're telling me it is not cool to vape weed and then go walk around and be dumb?
Oh, it's really not cool. I hate people like that. I hate people that fucking do dabs, really. I don't like dabs. I think they're stupid.
Explain dabs to me.
Dabs is like extracting the basic set of chemicals. It's pretty much taking it and unpurifying it and making it man-made.
Okay.
Like, you pretty much take a butane fuel, and then you extract the THC with the butane fuel.
That's too much fucking work or anything.
Yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, it was fun the first couple times. It was like, woo, I feel like I'm high, like I'm 13 again. Woo, woo. But I don't like being that high anymore. Honestly. I don't like when my heart beating on my chest feel like I'm about to die. And I have to sit in a chair for 4 hours. That wasn't even fun when I was that age. That was the worst kind of high.
I just, like, honestly, like, I've smoked weed a couple times. I don't like it because I get overly paranoid.
Yeah,
Like,
I've met a lot of
done
people
it,
that...
And I was, like, in the bathroom. I kept thought, like, the cops were coming.
Yeah, I've met people like that who get overly paranoid.
I took a
on it.
bag of Oreos and went and hid in the bathroom.
And this is not a thing where I'm like trying to say is my whole thing is I'm tired of people like when we do something or like it's cool to be part of the culture. It's cool to be part of it, but over celebrating it and just be like that's everything about it. It's like okay, that's annoying. That's stupid. Yeah. You don't need to do that. There's a reason why we like this shit. Like like I said before, there's a reason why we like the Marvel movies. There's a reason why we like video games. There's a reason why we do the things we do. We like them. Don't over celebrate it because then you become the idiots. And then you make all of us look like idiots, and then we're all lumped together.
Yep.
Stop it.
Because now you're going to be the person who's high driving into a tree.
No, that doesn't happen.
No, that won't be you, but it will be because of you.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be my...
You're lumped into all of that, Sean.
I know. You and your stupid straight edge now.
I know.
Me and you are going to be fighting.
X is high, bro.
I'm just going to be blowing all that smoke in your face.
I just got to get, like, I don't know, how, like, I got to find that right level of smug.
Oh, yeah. Where you're not too cocky, but cocky enough.
It's a cool beer. It's a cool beer, bro.
Cool beer.
You know what it's going to do to you?
I don't know.
It's going to take, like, a day off your life.
Good.
You know what I'm going to do with that day? Talk shit to somebody else.
That was only 5 seconds of dead silence, but nice.
10 seconds of silence.
I was waiting for it again. That one, I was really waiting for that one.
Well, you throw me off. Sometimes you play along, sometimes you don't.
Well, you just randomly do this shit, so I have to catch up.
I know, that's the point, man.
And you already know I'm high, so I'm thinking on a slower scale.
And that's why it's funny to me.
Right.
That's why I like doing that crazy shit, because I know you're high, and you're like probably like, oh my god, what the fuck do I say now?
Yes, half the time I am. Half the time I'm in my brain like, cupcakes. But I can't respond like that all the time. So
I really wish you would.
I'm gonna start doing that. When you really throw me off, I'm just be like, cupcakes.
Yep. That's why, all right, we gotta move on.
Speaking of cupcakes,
Yeah, cupcakes.
a rough day.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm so fucking tired. I'm just really tired. Joe's over here shaking his noggin. What Joe, you tired?
Oh yeah,
How tired?
very tired.
Very tired.
You guys gonna bring it down for all of us?
You just brought it down a little bit.
Let's bring this down.
I'm so fucking tired.
Let's talk about your guys' tired and rough days.
I don't know, man. I'm just fucking tired, man. You just dealing with all these goddamn people just walking in and always talking to me, man. I'm just tired of talking to them. And be like, hey, what's going on? Like, I don't fucking know what's going on. What's going on with you, man? You know how tired it is to have the same kind of fucking conversation like that? You know, I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. What do you mean? I don't know. Huh? And then it ends like that. Huh?
Every time
Every time.
they just walk in, huh?
Huh?
They're like the opposite of a smart Canadian instead of a. Uh-huh.
No, it's just a lot of like just draining stuff. Just like overly talking, and then you're like, oh my god, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying right now.
I overly drain Josh every day by making him talk.
Nah, you're fine. I'm just like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying right now. It's just like spewing out words.
I didn't know half this episode was about anyway. So
Honestly, I don't know either.
we wung half of it.
Yeah.
We winged it, so
Winged.
winged.
Wing?
I'll get better at this, I promise.
What, wonged?
Wonged.
We're gonna wong every episode from here on out.
Wong. We're gonna wong it out.
We're gonna wong it out.
Wong it out.
That's so racist, dude. We were talking about that guy earlier. Now you're going after the Chinese.
Oh yeah, I guess that is kind of
There
racist.
it is, Sean.
I wasn't trying to be racist though. I mean,
Insensitive motherfucker.
well, whatever, Mister. I hate Mexicans and cripples that are crossing my path.
I don't hate.
And
I don't hate Mexican cripples.
I like how you put the caveats on that. Like,
Oh yeah. I mean, I think oh man, I know this one's really mean. I don't know if I should say that one.
oh, it stopped you before?
Oh well, yeah, like a Mexican cripple is just like useless
Yeah, that was really mean.
unless you put the paintbrush on his wheels.
And I guess got called the racist one.
But I do love my abuela.
I love. I love how you're a self-loathing Mexican though, so it makes it all okay.
Yeah, because now I'm pictured it in my mind like
Nah.
someone's just, just wheeling
Nah.
back and forth.
I mean, you meet a lot of self-loathing Jews, but you don't meet too many self-loathing Mexicans.
And there should be more of us.
There really should be.
Yeah, that's where all the comedy is.
It really is.
Everyone's out there fucking celebrating
No,
tacos and shit.
Everyone thinks Gabriel Fluffy is Mexican comedy, even though he's Hawaiian.
Is he Hawaiian?
I think he's Samoan,
I don't give
technically.
a shit.
I don't remember. Whatever.
No.
He's kind of funny.
I mean, I'm not saying I hate Mexicans. It's just that some of the stuff is just funny. You grow up around them, you just see funny.
Well, it's like every family.
Yeah.
You grow up around your people, you're just like, ha. Like, me and my mom were having that conversation. It's like, there's some people in your family you like, you don't like. Some of them you laugh at. Some of them you're just like, you fucked up your whole life, but good luck.
Well, yeah, like last week,
Joe over here, yeah.
my cousin said that she was gonna go to the Mexican festival on the South End. I'm
sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at
Yeah, no, I did. I openly laughed. And I was just wondering, like, would people disperse more from job applications flying or gunfire? See?
Yeah, that is a tricky one.
Yeah. Like
Honestly, I think job applications.
like a drive-by over there during that is just someone flinging applications at people.
Because it's just they wouldn't know what to do with the paper that's flying at them. Because they're usually just hanging out behind Home Depot being picked up. God damn, this is getting bad.
This is getting bad. And that's an old
5.
that's an old wives' tale, Sean.
Yeah, that's
They
it.
hang up behind elder Beermans now.
Actually, they're waiting to do that work in the suburbs now.
Yeah, well, fuck yeah, dude.
They don't want to do that industrial commercial work anymore.
No, man, trying to do some landscaping, dog.
Right. See, once again, though, I have no problem with Mexicans coming over here wanting to do those jobs.
I ain't trying to do them.
Exactly. Most Americans aren't trying to do these jobs anymore. So fuck it. Let them do those jobs. Let them earn a decent wage and work.
Every time I mow the grass, I'm like, fuck, man, can I just pay a cousin to do this or some shit?
Hey, you can pay me. I actually like mowing the
I'm
grass.
paying you fucking shit.
You just tell me. I'll come over and mow your grass. I like mowing grass.
I like
so
how Sean went from, yeah, you can pay me to, or I'll just do it. It's fine.
just hang out with me, dude. That's why I asked you to do this. I just need someone to hang out with. No one likes me. Do you like me now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, on that note, Josh, where can they meet you on the social medias?
At Josh Fenn on everything.
I'm Sean Paul Trotter on Facebook and Loki Starkiller on Twitter, and good night, Deb.
Check us out on Facebook.com/ED Podcast.
Or on Twitter at eDysfunctionPod.
Don't forget to check us out on Facebook.com/ED Podcast.
Also, you can follow our asses on Twitter at eDysfunctionPod.
You want that news about that ED? Check us out on Facebook.com/ED Podcast.
Do you want to hear nothing? Go to eDysfunctionPod on Twitter.
For your limp dick news, follow us on Facebook.com/ED Podcast.
And for boner-killing, nipple-hardening news, you can also follow us on Twitter at eDysfunctionPod.
Facebook.com/ED Podcast.
Twitter at eDysfunctionPod. Wait, we didn't do the YouTube one.
Also, check us out on YouTube at Erectile Dysfunction, a Nerd Complex podcast.
Yay! And you can follow us on YouTube on... What is it again? Line?
Erectile Dysfunction, a Nerd Complex podcast.
And you can follow us on YouTube on...
You can follow us on YouTube at Erectile Dysfunction, a Nerd Complex podcast.
And you can follow us on YouTube at Erectile Dysfunction, a Nerd Complex podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Limp dicks and limp dickettes.
Would that just be sad vaginas then?
Very sad, sloppy vaginas.
I don't know. It'd just be a frowny face.
Frowny face. It just look like roast beef.
God damn it, Sean.
It would be bad.
I can't eat sandwiches now.
Like, you really ate roast beef sandwiches.
What, man? You don't throw some roast beef and like some turkey on some shit?
Fuck no.
You've been listening to the Nerd Complex Podcast Network.